Hello, welcome to the Little Light Seeker crew, where we go through the Beginner's Bible with weekly lessons followed by a quick, fun craft or activity after. My name is Miss Shannon, and I am a former teacher and stay-at-home mom who is now passionate about putting God back in the center of our house and the center of our hearts. So today we are going to learn about Abraham and his wife Sarah and a promise God made to them to eventually have kids, even when they were really old. After we listen to the lesson, we are going to make this really cool necklace that you might see here. It's a promise necklace that will help us remember that God always keeps his promises. So let's get going so we can make our craft. The promise. Abraham was sitting by his tent one very hot day. He looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. He was happy to have visitors. He hurried to them and asked them to stay for dinner. Then Abraham ran to his tent. "Quick, Sarah," he said, "get some flour and break some bread. We are having guests for dinner." Sarah made a good dinner for them. While they were eating, the men said a very surprising thing. They said, "Next year, you and Sarah will have a baby boy." Now this was surprising because Abraham and Sarah did not have any children. They were too old to have a baby. Sarah was listening in the tent. She heard what the men said, and she laughed. She did not believe them. Then God said, "Why did Sarah laugh? Is anything too hard for the Lord?" And God kept his promise. Even though Abraham and Sarah were too old, God gave them a baby boy. They named him Isaac. Wow, isn't that crazy that Abraham and Sarah had a baby when they were really old? Imagine like your grandparents or your great-grandparents having a baby. Wouldn't that be wild? Well, that is the promise that God made to them because they didn't have any children and they wanted one so bad. So think about something that you've really wanted for a really long time and you never got. Well, that's how Sarah and Abraham felt. They wanted something so bad. And God, they kind of thought, well, it's not for us. It's not ours. But God, even in their old age, kept his promise. So today we are going to make this really cool necklace that's going to remind us that God, see the cross, always keeps his promises to us. So if we're ever really frustrated or really sad because something is not going exactly our way, you can hold on to your necklace and remember, God keeps his promises to us. So no matter what we're going through, God will be there in the end. So what we're gonna need for today's lesson are some beads, like you see here, some string, I'm using yarn, and a pipe cleaner. The pipe cleaner is gonna be for the cross. So grab those supplies and I'll meet you back here. I really hope you enjoyed making this necklace as much as we did, and I hope you hold on to it and remind yourself that God will keep his promises to you, no matter the circumstance or how long it takes. So if you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends so that we can put God at the center of our hearts, in the center of our homes, so that we can be those shining lights out in the world today. Thank you for joining us, and next week we're going to continue our story with Abraham, Sarah, and their son Isaac. So we'll see you back next Thursday for that lesson.